And so from our vantage point, you can see clearly that among the businesses here is this daycare here that is not far underneath from where this bulge is happening. And you can imagine you're a parent, your child is in daycare, this happens, and you need to rush here to try to get to your child. Well, our Trevor Alt, he has that part of the story and some pretty startling pictures.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. A chaotic situation for sure for these parents and daycare workers. KinderCare Learning Center, it's in the second floor of the 5th Avenue building, and they take care of kids 5 years old and younger than that, some as young as 6 months old. We're talking about toddlers, even babies being hurried out across the street here. And I want to show you a photo of this scene earlier. You can see some bystanders watching all of this unfold, but if we zoom into the center, you can see people moving cribs across the street for the daycare. Now, the daycare workers and the parents who happened to be there took all of the children to the Hotel Modera, turned it into a makeshift daycare. That's across 5th Avenue. And then later, firefighters followed them over with strollers and car seats. Well, we talked to one mother of a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old who was dropping her kids off this morning when those alarms went off. She said everybody immediately focused on getting those children out.
We just all had to group up, grab children. I, of course, grabbed mine. And then we try to make it downstairs. Well, it was really scary, like all the panic on everyone's faces, except the kids didn't seem to be panicked. They kind of just thought maybe it was recess time. But it did get a little, out of control, like when the lights started going off.
Well, that mom had a lot of praise for the daycare center for having an emergency plan already prepared. And KinderCare itself sent us a statement this afternoon. They tell us, thankfully, every child and teacher from the center is safe. But they don't know, because of the condition of this building, if they'll even be able to open tomorrow, which puts a lot of pressure on these parents. Now, KinderCare says as soon as they know more about whether or not they'll be able to open, they're going to let those parents know. And, of course, as soon as we know as well, we'll pass that information along to you, the viewer. Dan, we'll send it back to you.
So many different pieces to this, Trevor.